Hey, good morning. Welcome to an introduction to Google Forms and how you might use them in your department. If everybody could just introduce themselves in the chat bar off to the side, and if you would take a few minutes, well, I mean, it'll take you less than 30 seconds to answer this 4-question quiz, and we'll look at the answers as part of our learning today. Okay, awesome. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. If you could give me a number between 1 and 10 of how comfortable you feel using Google Forms in your department, creating them and using the information that they can give you. 1 being not at all, 10 being I can teach this course, so I don't really know why I'm sitting through it. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. And we are going to, I'm going to walk you through how to create your own course and the benefits of using Google quizzes. I'm recording this for future learners. First of all, I love Google Forms for assessments. They're quick and easy. They are free. They can be anonymous. You don't have to attach your answers to the person giving them. It's easy to adjust and or support training if you need to, like you can find pitfalls in the training and fix those. And you can also determine overall satisfaction and check your learner knowledge. You just took this Google quiz, and I'm going to share with you throughout the presentation those analytics and show you what your answers can look like. All right, first question was a yes or no question. These are great for quickly taking the pulse of your audience, determining understanding, and keeping them engaged. So out of the answers that I got, 2/3 of you already use Google Forms to gauge learning in your department. Scaled questions are awesome to determine learner satisfaction and confidence. So when you give somebody a scale, they may not completely agree or disagree. So you give them a scale and that'll give you an idea of how your group is trending. In this question, most of the people did not feel they understood the needs of the people in their department, most of the answers. So that means maybe we can I can show you some ways to use these types of questions to help fix those misunderstandings. Multiple choice questions, most of us think of those as determining knowledge, which they are good for knowledge, but they're also great to divide up into groups. So this department question that I asked told us that most of us have smaller departments that we're working with. Only I think 1 respondent has a department over 11 people. Short answers, I like short answers to give people a voice. So if you are looking for opinions on how to fix a problem, and these are open-ended questions, you can shoot out a short 1-question Google quiz. And in this case, these are the answers I got back. I totally want to know who won the $10,000 raffle while they were in college. And I think we all know who broke their neck and survived. So this is a short a short video that'll talk us through how to create your own Google quiz. First, you click on the waffle, and then you choose Google Drive. And then you go to New up in the top left corner, and you choose Google Forms. It's going to give you this blank screen, and you just fill in the blanks. So you type in the title, and when you click down in the body, it's going to populate the title there. Then you go to the question, and you type your question in the blank provided. So in this case, do you understand how to type a title into a Google form? And then you type in the answer choices that you want. Yes or no. But maybe you don't want this to be a multiple choice question. So you go over to the drop down menu. And you can make it short answer. You can make it where it just gives you a blank. You can make it check boxes. This allows you to answer more than one question correctly, or you can do a linear scale, which again, totally agree, totally disagree. And then you choose required. So all respondents have to answer it. And that's how you would add the next question. If you choose the palette, you can customize the theme. You can change the fonts. You can put an image as the background of the header, and you can change the colorway if you just don't like purple. It defaults to purple. And then you choose how you're going to share this form with other people. When you click send, it gives you 3 choices. 1 is email, and you would just type in the email addresses. 2 is the link, which is what I used today, and I shortened the link. And 3 is the embed, where you drop it through a website. So here are the basics. Google, you go to the waffle. Next, you choose Drive. And then lastly, you choose that plus and Google Forms. I've created these as a job aid for later. If you ever want to refer back, it'll show you the exact way that your screen is going to look. Next, you type in the title, which populates here. You type in the question, choose the type of question, and type in your answer choices. And then to design, if you want to be creative, you choose the palette, type in the font and the colors, and then you share it. Now, I'm going to give you a few minutes to try. That video that I walked you through took 2 minutes. So I'm going to give everybody about 1.5 minutes, and I'm going to set a timer to go and create their own 1-question quiz, and then copy the link and drop it in the comment bar on the side. And I'm setting my timer now. So just open another tab in your Google, like in your browser, and go to your waffle and create a new Google form with 1 question. And I'm here. Feel free to turn your microphone on if you have a question, and I can answer those. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. Are we close? All right, I'm going to show you one last thing, and then I'll be here after the course for questions. So the last thing is analytics. To me, the best part of Google quizzes are those pie charts and graphs that you get, the feedback that you get from the quiz. So I'm going to show you how to find those answers. When you create the questions, you're on the question tab. But if you click this next tab over, it's responses. And when you choose responses, it'll show you all the answers of the people that have taken your quiz. And that's how I got those pie charts. Thank you for your time. If everybody would just post the link to their short one answer quiz and take a couple of your classmates' quizzes just so that they'll get some analytics and be able to play with those answers and see what that looks like, that would be awesome. And I thank you all for your time. But again, I'm still here if you have any questions. Kelly, did you get it? Tell me again. I can't hear you. Turn your microphone on.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it in there in just a minute.
Okay, great. I'm going to stop recording now.